Hi Scorpio, I hope you guys are doing well. It is Pluto Priestess Tarot here, and I am back with your mid-month of July tarot reading. And first of all, Scorpios, I just want to thank you guys so much for being a supporter of mine and sticking by me through all of my hiatuses and all of my tough times. So I just want to thank you guys so much for all that love and support. Okay, so let's get started with your reading for the mid-month of July, Scorpio. Okay, so for our overall energy for the mid-month of July, we do have the Ace of Pentacles. So I do feel like this mid-month of July, Scorpio, you guys, there's a element here of something very promising coming through for you. And this could be in regards to a relationship or a work situation. Because we do have a lot of pentacles here, I do feel like this is in regards to a work or money situation, but this could definitely be a relationship as well because of the pentacles cards here. So if this is a relationship I'm speaking of, I do feel like you are mainly there's a strong earth energy here. So I do feel like the person that you could be seeing or in a relationship with might be a earth sign. But the first two cards that I do have here is the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So we definitely have a progression here, Scorpio, which I'm glad to see that. Our overall energy being the ace, and then we progress from a 6 to an 8. So I do feel like there's an element of someone being almost a leader in this situation. So I feel like someone has taken charge in this situation, whether this be a relationship or a work situation, and has decided to make sure that everybody is getting the things that they need within this environment. So I feel like someone has taken on the role of caregiver, and there's an almost, I feel like there's an unequal exchange of either money, time, or effort in this situation. I feel that somebody is the one who is on top in this situation, and they're the ones who are giving the most, and the other people or the others or the other person that you're in a relationship with is just receiving. But I do feel there's definitely love connected to this with the Six of Pentacles. This is a card of Venus, so whenever you're giving, this is a card of giving out of the goodness of your heart because you care about somebody or any of the above. So I do feel like that is very much the situation that's going on here, Scorpio. But other than that, I do feel like if this is a work situation, this could definitely be a work situation, something that you're very skilled at, something that you enjoy doing, and you're willing to put in that time, money and or effort into making this a success, into making this into a 10 of Pentacles. I do see that. So for our recent past, we do have the Two of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. So Scorpios, you guys have definitely made a lot of progression over the course of these past few months. Just looking here in the recent past, you just had a 2. It was just a 2 of Pentacles. But now you have a 6 and an 8. So I definitely feel like you guys are getting down to the nitty gritty. You guys are rolling your sleeves up and putting in that work. Whether this is a relationship or a work situation, I definitely feel like you are making awesome progress, Scorpio. So that's definitely good to see. But I do see here in the recent past, even though you were multitasking very successfully, you were able to handle all of these multiple responsibilities, I do feel like it was a burden to you. It was definitely a burden. You were feeling quite overwhelmed. I feel like you just had so many responsibilities, so many people wanting to have you do certain things, or maybe even your boss or anybody in the workplace could have been putting a lot of pressure on you, or you could have been putting this pressure on yourself to sort of deliver. But I feel like you did, because this is the recent past and this is also a 10. I definitely feel like you recently completed a cycle, most definitely Scorpio. So that's great to see. And for our next position, we have how will you be seeing yourself this mid month of July, and we do have here the Three of Swords. So I'm not gonna lie, Scorpio, I was a little bit stumped by that at first. So I did pull some clarifiers for that. And what came out for the clarifiers, we do have the Seven of Pentacles as well as the King of Swords. So we have another Pentacles card here. So there's an element of 6, 7, and we have 6, 7, and 8 of Pentacles here. So there's a slow progression of something that has sort of made you a tad bit disappointed, Scorpio. I do see the reason for this Three of Swords energy here, because we do have another Swords card here. The reason for this Three of Swords could definitely be another individual. You could be dealing with an air sign individual, a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. This could be somebody you're in a relationship with, but this could definitely be your boss or an authority figure of some sort. But I feel like this Three of Swords energy, these clarifiers, they're telling me that you guys are tired of waiting, tired of feeling like you're putting in all this effort and not really getting a return on your investment. I do sense this energy here, Scorpio. Most definitely, you may be putting in all of this energy. I don't feel like it's money. I feel like it's mainly time, energy, and effort that you're putting into something that you feel very strongly about. This is Pentacles, so this is something that you feel very serious about. This could be a very serious relationship that you're building up, or a new career that you're looking forward to blossoming. And I feel like you're putting in all this effort and you're not really getting the return on your investment, or you feel like you're not. But there's this element of patience that needs to be looked at, that needs to be implemented in this situation. So for our next position, we have what will you have to rely upon? What will be a help to you this mid-month of July? And we do have the Page of Cups here. So I feel like what will be a help to you this mid-month of July is most definitely this communication. I feel like there's a lack of communication here, or no one's really very talking in a loving and understanding way. Most definitely, I feel like the communication that is happening, if there's any at all, is very harsh communication, is very direct, it's very much there's no feeling in it at all, Scorpio. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't see any feeling at all in regards to this communication that you're having with this individual, if you guys are even communicating at all. And I feel like if you are communicating with this individual, you're not really saying what it is that you really feel in this situation. So I feel like with this Page of Cups being a help to you, I feel that you will soften up a lot more this mid-month of July, Scorpio, and that will help you to be able to come to this individual or this person and express your feelings to them in the right way. You may be sort of shy at first. There could be an element of, I don't really know what to say, or it may be very subtle at first, but I feel like you will get your message across, and this will be a help to you this mid-month of July. So that's great. So I do feel a softening up, and this will help move things along So, for our next position, Scorpio, we have what are your hopes and your fears this mid month of July? And in this position, we have the King of Cups. And the way the King of Cups is sitting in this spread, he has his back to the Page of Cups. So this is quite opposite in terms of what's a help to you and what you're hoping to achieve in this situation. So there's an element of most definitely emotion here. So you're definitely hoping to remain emotionally stable in this situation. So I feel that even if you come to this person in a very emotional way and you express your feelings, I feel that at the same time you're hoping that it won't come across too mushy or too emotional. You want to stay neutral. You want to stay very much in control of your emotions. And I see absolutely nothing wrong with that, Scorpios. That's very much so Scorpion-like because I am a Scorpio, so I know what that's like, to where you just want to appear a certain way because you don't want to let other people know how emotional you are, how vulnerable you are. I definitely see that. So you're hoping to achieve this. You're hoping to sustain this because I feel like you have been very emotionally stable up until this point, and you're hoping to keep that in your life. Okay, so for our last and final position, the outcome card, Scorpio, we do have the Four of Pentacles. So with the outcome being this Four of Pentacles, I feel like this is more so saying to me, this will be going into August, you will return back to the stability. You'll definitely return back to the stability that you're hoping for, that you've been striving for with the Six of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles in the beginning of the reading. You're definitely, I feel that you're working so much and you're putting all this energy and effort into whatever situation this is, whether it's a work or relationship situation. You're doing all of this work so you can regain this stability, so you can continue to keep this stability within your life. You don't want to lose this, whatever this is. You want everything to be even keeled. And I see absolutely nothing wrong with that. And I feel that going into August, you will achieve that. So that's great to see. Okay, Scorpio, so I did pull some oracle cards for this mid-month of July. I pulled 3. So let's see what we have here for you. Okay, so for our first card, we do have the Goddess of Awakening. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. So this definitely applies to me as well, Scorpios. I definitely sense that a lot of Scorpios are going through this at this time. We're definitely going through an awakening. I definitely feel like you may wake up every morning and feel like a new person, because I feel that the divine source is just raining down this healing and white light upon you as you sleep at night. And I feel like this is helping you in your ascension process. This is helping you to awaken. And I definitely feel like this creativity is being sparked within you because Source wants to do something very, very special with you. So I feel like that'll also be a theme for this mid-month of July, this awakening. And I also feel like this is a part of the situation and why you may be going through this at this time, because you are awakening. Okay, for our next card, we have, the Angel of Union. A partnership is blessed and destined for greatness. Wow, Scorpio. Okay, so this is most definitely in regards to a relationship. This could definitely be a twin flame union, a soulmate. We have here a dove over top of 2 people. So this is definitely divine source blessing this relationship. So I do feel like if this is a relationship that you are wondering about, or if this reading is about a relationship, then I feel like you have nothing to worry about. Going into August with this Four of Pentacles here, there will be this return to stability. And I feel like Source definitely wants you to know that this partnership, this relationship is blessed and is destined for greatness. And for our last and final card, we have the Angel of Vision. Someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. So I feel like this is in regards to this Three of Swords situation here, as how you'll be seeing yourself in this mid-month of July. So there's definitely an element of secrecy here. Like I was saying before, there's this element of communication. Someone is not speaking or not really saying what they feel about a certain situation. And that's not, I feel like if someone is doing this to you, then it's important for you to listen to your intuition and listen to your own inner knowing and your own inner guidance in order to get answers, because I don't feel like this person will come forth with answers for you this mid-month of July, at least not from what I'm seeing here. It may be different in August. They could definitely have a change of heart in the month of August, but for this mid-month of July, I'm not seeing this person really speaking on anything. And it'll be up to you. It'll be up to you and your intuition to sort of reveal what's really going on here. All right, Scorpio. So that's all that I have for you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your month. I will be back in August, so stay tuned for that. And we will see what's going down with this individual in the month of August and see if they make any changes. All right, Scorpio, I will talk to you guys later. All right, bye.